Every time when we have war in the world, we can see a lot of propaganda with the fake news to make people become nationalist. Because the fake news will make people feel angry and hate other people easily. Anger and hatred is a good fuel to feed the fire of the war. It's the cause of the war. That's why every time when we have war, we can see a lot of fake news. Because fake news is the easiest way to make people become nationalist. Nationalist is a normal thing, it's instinct of human that they want to protect themselves, to protect their country, protect their nation. But when we use fake news to make big people become angry or hate somebody, it causes a lot of problem. We can see the situation between Thailand and Cambodia now. When we start the war, we can see people hate each other a lot. Many Thai people attack Cambodian people who work in Thailand. And in the same time, Cambodia people attack Thai people who work in Cambodia too. So these people, they don't know anything about the war. They did not start the war. They're just a normal villagers, normal people who come to work to make income to support their families. They did not make the decision to make a war. But why they were attacked? Why people have to attack each other, even they don't know each other at all? This is the power of anger and hatred. And then when it's developed more and more and more, it can create more violence. It makes the war bigger and bigger. Why do we need to have war? We need to think about this. If we look back, we can see that most of the war were planned by a few people. The ruler will be the person who planned the war for their own benefit, not for people. Because people never get benefit from the war, every war. But the ruler, the leader of the country, will get more benefit. Because they never go fight. They make people angry and hate other side. And then these people will go fight in the war. They lost their life. They lost their member family. They lost their body. They lost their house. They lost so many things. Who is responsible for them? No. Even the government said, oh, we won. But these people never get anything from it. They get only the negative side of the war. They got the worst impact from the war. Because when we have war, they always lost many things. And the loss that we don't talk about is the loss of their chance in economies. They will be poor. They lost a chance to develop their career, to do things more. And the biggest loss is mental loss. I know many people from Burma who have long-term war for many, many years. I know many of them. And most of them have mental problems. They have very deep depressed. They have bipolar. They cannot live like a normal people because they suffer with pain inside for a long time. And then many of them, they transfer this pain, this suffering to next generation. It's not end now. When the war ends, it's not end. But the impact of the war still keep going and going. People who get the benefit from the war the most is a small amount of ruler, the group of the ruler or the leader of the country who plan to make a war. Because they plan to make benefit from it, to make profit from it. Or even they feel like they will lose in the war. they have a chance to negotiate, to make deals together, to make them get more benefit. Or some people even make profit from war more than normal life, normal people. So, war is not for people, but for the ruler of the countries. If we look at the war in the past, we can see people always lost in the war. We never get benefit from it. How can we stop the war? We need to look deeply in the cause of the war, where the war starts. Most of the war, all of the war, it starts from the policy of a few people. We call them the ruler or the government. That's the people who start the war. So we need to look at that point and solve the problem at that point. We cannot angry with normal people. Thai people cannot angry with Cambodia people. And Cambodia people cannot angry with Thai people. We did not hurt each other. We did not have any conflict with each other. Only a few people in the government have conflict together, that they start the war. Mainly the war in the past. Until now, they make war to protect their own benefit, the ruler's benefit, not the people benefit. But they use the word that we want to protect our territory, protect our country, protect our people, protect our religions. This is the main reason that they use to tell people when they start the war. But actually, they protect their own benefit, and they create conflict by themselves to make people hate each other, to make people angry at each other. The way to stop the war is come back to ourselves. To look at ourselves. Whenever we look at news, we feel angry, we feel hate somebody, we feel we hate another people, another country. That's the beginning of war. That means we put the firewood on the fire of war. We make the war, we support the war. Because we become prey in the war game. Whenever we feel angry or hate somebody, we need to come back to ourselves and check the news again. The news that we look at it. Is that real? Is fake news? So it's good to look at the news in different direction, different source of news. Don't look at the news from one channel or from the government only. We need to look at the news from different sources. And then we can see, we can think deeply in the whole thing. And then we can understand that what is the real reason of the war. And then we can understand other people more. When we understand each other, there's no reason that we need to hate each other or angry at each other. There's no reason that we can have to fight each other. People have ability to talk, to negotiate, as long as we don't let anger, hatred, and greedy control our mind. We have no war. War destroys everything in our life. It takes so long to be normal again. It's not worth it to have war. It's important to stop the war from inside us first. How can we love each other? Nobody wants to have war in real life. Look at the history of Cambodia. Look at the history of many countries who used to have war for a long, long time. And then they suffer until now. How many generations that they suffer from war? Why do we need to make war? So we can think about it more now. We can stop it if we understand each other. Understanding is the most important thing now. Get Try to get the real information. Try to understand the truth as much as we can. That is the way we can decrease war in our life.